What's up, everybody? Eldritch Bell back here with another edition of Letter of Sports Show, and this is for all my Raider followers, all my Raider fans. It's been so long since I've done a video, but you know what? I was thinking about doing a video before training camp, but I'm like, let's see what happens when they put on the pads and they actually get to play an exhibition game. So here we are today. I'm doing a video on what I like to see and what I'm expecting and what I think how we're going to do this year before the Arizona Cardinals game that's going to happen tomorrow. So, before I get into that, we got to talk about the Donald Penn situation. The holdout, starting left tackle, in my mind, since he's been a Raider, been superstar in my mind for the left tackle position. Here are my thoughts on it. And here's my thoughts in general on people who hold out. I don't blame you. I don't blame you one single bit, because you know why? Nobody complains or nobody is there to sit there and say, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel bad for you" when you get cut. So while you're playing, get your money. And Donald Penn has outplayed his contract. No one talks about, okay, you're subpar. You're getting paid $80 million and you're letting Derek Carr get sacked 2 times a game. Yeah. Okay. You sit there and say, "Hey, you need to take a pay cut." Nobody says anything then. Say, "Oh, I took a pay cut." Oh, congratulations. Way to be there for the team. But when you outplay your contract, people are all in uproar. I'm like, no. If you outplay your contract, you deserve to get compensated, because you can be cut, you can be traded. And speaking of trade, Sammy Watkins got traded to the Rams. So you never know when you're going to get traded. So you might as well be compensated while you have some cachet. And right now, Donald Penn has a lot of cachet, because I don't really trust Newhouse right now. I mean, he's a good backup player, but I don't trust him protecting my car. Not my car. Can't trust it. Won't trust it. So, Donald Penn, hold down till you get your money. Get your money, because if you decide to retire, you have a freak injury where you're forced to retire, no one's going to pay your bills that mount up after you leave the game. So, get your money while you can. Reggie McKenzie, we have the cap room. Pay this man his money. Give him his money. He's not asking for a $50 million contract. He's asking for like $4 million more. We got it. Pay that man his money. That's all I'm going to say on that. You guys are free to comment on that, whether for him getting his money or him having a contract. He should be in camp. I'll be happy to debate that with you, or talk with you, or disagree with you. Anyway, now for the draft class. What am I looking for in this exhibition game? Because the starters, if they play at all, aren't going to play. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for Elijah Hood to show me something, because I liked the draft. I liked him. Actually, no, he was undrafted. No, he was the last draft. Excuse me. I like his highlights. I saw a little bit of him when he was in college. I like him. I want to see what he can do in a real game situation. He's one guy I'm looking for. Another guy, Eddie Vanderdoss. He's a guy who kind of similar to Mario Edwards Jr. They said he has the potential, but weight problems and questionable work ethic were kind of a minus points for him. So he's been having a good camp so far based on the reports. So I'm looking for him to have a good showing, because Derek Carr had the ultimate praise in saying he reminded him a lot of Justin Tuck. So I'm hoping to see some Justin Tuck-esque play in this first game. But one of my guys I'm really looking forward to seeing is Shalom Luani. And please forgive me if I'm mispronouncing his name. But that's the guy who I'm looking forward to really seeing, because I think this guy can be a huge playmaker. I know he's not known for being a short tackler, but hopefully he can shore that up being around other Raiders. But his playmaking ability and him being a great soccer player, footwork, hopefully that can translate to making plays and being in position to make those plays, as opposed to just being a huge hit or miss guy. So Shalom Luani is one of the guys, my number one guy who I'm looking forward to seeing more about. Also, Breon Borders, the undrafted guy who's been making noise in camp. People have been saying, "Oh, he's making plays. He's doing this." He was making plays against the second and third team. He got bumped up to the first team. And yes, he was getting beat a couple of times, but he's still making plays, not getting torched. So I'm looking forward to seeing him play consistently in the in this exhibition game. Also, another guy I'm curious about. I don't know how much he'll play because Seth Roberts is one of the key players on the team. I'm curious to see how he's going to play, especially reports coming out saying he played with a double sports hernia last year and he was still making plays, still getting game-winning touchdowns. I want to see how he does in a healthy scenario. Another guy I'm looking forward to is Cordell Patterson. I know a lot of people don't like him because he's not a great receiver. He catches with his body as opposed to with his hands. He's had a couple of drops in camps. Well, actually he had 1 day of drops in camp so far that I've read. You can feel free to tell me differently. But I'm curious to see how he's going to do in this offense. I don't know if they're going to have him at punt return, but I'm kind of curious to see how they're going to do him at punt return if they put him there. And overall, defense. I want to see the defense make plays out there because everybody knows who watched the Raiders last year. Whew, we had some issues on defense last year, but this year, hopefully, they said the miscommunication thing is a thing of the past. So let's see how that happens. Now, I don't expect it to be a magical turnaround in just one game. I'm pretty sure it's going to take a couple of games, obviously, but I want to see some improvement. Also, another thing. Sean Smith. A lot of people have been making a lot of noise about Sean Smith being demoted to the second team, being moved to a linebacker covering tight ends, kind of a hybrid kind of safety person. I don't think that's a demotion. I think that's just using his versatility. Plus, you have Darion Connolly, who a lot of people say is a really good cornerback. I personally hate the dude because I went to Wisconsin, and this dude from Ohio State used to make so many plays against us. So many plays. But I like him now. Because he's a Raider. But man, when he played Wisconsin and Ohio State, he always seemed to make that play. So, but anyway, don't let me digress. Allow me to digress, though. I think he can be the starting cornerback, but allow Sean Smith to move around, have him be the hybrid guy because he's a big guy. He's not a lanky guy. So I think that's just more of them using versatility and having more complex coverages for the defensive scheme. So I don't think it's a demotion, but I could be wrong. Anyway, that's really all I got that I want to see in the first exhibition game. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think about the Donald Penn situation. Let me know what you think about who you want to see do well. Just give me any comments that you want. As always, thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Letter of Sports Show. I'm out!